Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of my new character, Sithis. This is going to be a challenging run for sure. There's a lot of restrictions to this build, so we're going to go ahead and discuss them here. If you want to skip ahead to the gameplay, go ahead to the time on screen now. Okay, first of all, as always, I will be playing on Legendary difficulty. We will also be playing with Survival Mode activated. For any players who don't know what Survival Mode is, Survival Mode is a Creation Club purchase that you can buy through the Bethesda store that makes Skyrim substantially more difficult. Survival Mode has a list of things it does that increases the difficulty. I'm just going to list them here. It disables fast travel. It requires eating, sleeping, and staying warm, or you suffer consequences to your max health, max stamina, and max magicka, as well as other things like your vision will get blurry if you don't sleep, your attacks will do less damage if you don't have enough food, etc. The diseases you can contract in survival mode are much more severe, as well as the shrines to cure the diseases are no longer free. They cost you 100 gold. Your health does not regenerate passively. You must heal, like through a spell, eat, sleep, or use a potion in order to heal yourself. Those are the only ways. I guess you can have a weapon that absorb health too. You have half of your starting carry weight. So you used to start with 300, you start with 150. And not no items, but very, very few items are now 0 carry weight. Arrows are no longer 0 carry weight. Lockpicks are no longer 0 carry weight. Almost everything has weight now. Sounds pretty difficult, huh? Well, we're just getting started with the build restrictions here. In addition to playing on survival mode and legendary difficulty, like I stated, we will have no enchanting, no alchemy, no followers unless it's something I have to do for a quest, or if I take on a follower for a short minute to gain access to their house or something like that. But no followers are going to be following me around helping me in combat. And no purchases. So no buying and selling stuff. This includes food. The only things that are an exception to this are travel purchases. So if I need to take the carriage, quest related purchases, stuff that I have to pay for in order to advance a quest. And using the shrines now costs 100 gold. So I need to be able to use the shrines since I'm not using alchemy. So I have to be able to do that so I can cure diseases. The only spells that will be used in this entire walkthrough are restoration spells, and that's because we have no alchemy to make potions for ourselves, and as I stated before, survival mode provides no health regeneration. So in addition to all these restrictions, the food we eat, we are only going to be a carnivore. I am only going to eat meat, and that does not include fish as food, like the salmon steaks you can make, or the clams. It doesn't include anything like that. The list of things I can eat are cooked beef, grilled chicken breast, porker loaf, horse haunch, leg of goat roast, and venison chop. Those are the only things that I'm going to be eating on this character, and I can't buy any of them, so I have to find them or kill the animals myself. In addition to this, we're going to be playing on the orc race. For survival mode purposes only, orcs gain a resist fatigue and hunger bonus by 15%, and their warmth rating is also up a base 10%. Or base 10, not percentages, just 10 points of warmth. Each race has their own advantages when you're on survival mode. Some of them have resistance to cold and stuff like that, make them stay warmer, like the Nord, because Nords are generally strong in the cold. We're going to be playing the orc. So the goals of this build: we're going to get our one-handed to 80, our sneak to 100, we're going to hit the armor cap, and we're going to wipe out the population of major holds. Whether that means we're going to kill every single person of major holds, but we're going to kill a lot of people in most holds. The goal is to kill almost every NPC that is not considered essential or protected. Alright, so let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead and name our character, and we will go from here. So we're Sithis.
You from one of the strongholds, Orc. How did you end up here? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains return to Alchemy. Follow the captain, prisoner.
I'm gonna remember you, Legate Rick. Try to kill me, we'll see.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos.
I swear, the number of times I've seen this intro, guys, I could probably buy myself and my wife a nice steak dinner. Appetizers, desserts, drinks, the whole deal.
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight...
9 divines. 9 divines.
Carlos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
I wonder if that's how the body would actually react if your head was cut off. Just stiff as a bone. Just fall over like that.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the orc.
Oh yeah, me? Yeah, they just bring you over and just kneel you over this guy's body.
Did you hear that?
Craziness.
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
Alright, let's go, let's go. That dude dead. See ya, nerd. Your tool shul. Let's go. Alright, we're just gonna rush into Helgen Keep, guys. I'm not waiting around for nothing.
You need to get over here.
Get out of here, little kid. We're just gonna run in with the with Rayloff here. Not too concerned about where we end up.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
Yep.
That thing was a dragon. No doubt.
Hurry up and get me out of these,
Like
buddy.
the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings on.
Okay. Perfect.
There you go. May as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Alright, guys. So we're gonna take Gunjar's gear. We are gonna put it on, just because we are gonna be using light armor, so we don't need any of the heavy stuff. And Iron War Axe is gonna be our weapon for a little bit. So we're gonna hopefully get to around level 3 in Helgen Keep. And I'll explain what we're gonna do to get there. We want to get to at most level 5 and no higher. And we won't get to 5 in Helgen, but I mean at most we want to get to level 5 before our first major quest. Let me out. Let me out.
No way to open this from outside.
So when these two Imperials come in here with the key, we're going to let Rayloff take point, and we want to just attack. No power attacks. Actually, here, let's throw our restoration on our left hand, and we'll favorite it too. Okay, so he's attacking. You want to get that other guy just looked like he was trying to come for me. So no power attacks, just regular attacks, guys. Legendary difficulty, you guys are tough as nails. Oh, there's a power attack on accident. So don't do what I do, do as I say. I'm like a teacher. Yeah, there's another power attack. God damn it. Okay, just regular attacks. If you accidentally click and then click again and hold, it'll give you like a power attack quickly, so you don't want to do that. Alright, one-handed 22. I'm gonna see if that guy will heal up a bit. Try to get the most attacks I can out of everybody. Okay, he's dead. This one does perfectly as it could. Sometimes you'll get focused by one of them and it can be a real pain because they chase you around and it's tough to get them back on rail off, but... Give rail off a few hits too. It'll help level your one-handed. This lady's got the key, and this person's got a whole set of Imperial Light, so we're gonna put that stuff on. It's a little bit better than our other stuff. No, we're gonna go back here and grab. If you would have started on the other side with Hadvar or whatever, you would you'd start over here. So we're gonna come over here and just scoop up these 2 wine bottles and the 4 gold that's over here, just in case we need it. We don't need any of the other items. But the wine bottles could be good for some stamina boost later. So the reason we only did basic attacks, guys, no power attacks, even though I did end up doing 2 throughout it, is that the way leveling up one-handed goes is it's based off the base damage of your weapon. So if we power attack, it doesn't change how fast we level up. All it does is kill the enemy faster, which means we get less overall attacks. So if you can, just go swat, swat, swat. But if you accidentally do what I do, which is click and then you hold the second one, it does that, and you get a power attack. You don't want that. So what do we get to there? We get to 23? Yeah. So same thing here. We want Rayloff to go in there. Want him to tank the first 2 guys, and we're going to do the same thing. Nice, one-handed 24. That's good news. Dead. Alright. Finish this boy off. Come on, buddy. Time to die. Ah, 25 by this. That's pretty good. Level up before we go to the torture room. That's good news. Okay, so in here, grab the wine bottles, salt piles. I don't think there's anything in the cupboards you want, is there? No. No need to wait to level up. I'm gonna take some extra health right now. And we're gonna just dump our first point right in armsman. Looking here for some salt piles, maybe there's 3, that's not bad. Another one over here. So Rabbit Haunch, guys, I know we're going to be doing survival mode. Rabbit Haunch actually doesn't give you any bonuses to healing. Not healing, to in the survival aspect. Like, you don't gain any hunger points when you eat a cooked rabbit leg, which is annoying. But yeah. Okay, this part, we're going to do a quick save on the way in here. This part can be difficult. This is the torture chamber. And if the torturer gets on you, he'll kill you. He'll kill you fast. So you want to kind of come up behind him and hopefully he stays looking the other way. Because he attacks really fast. As you can see, he just... And that lightning he's got on his left hand does a lot of damage. But again, you want the same thing, just a bunch of basic attacks. There we go. Torturer's assistant over here. Whoa! This guy looks like a torturer's assistant. Oh, the torturer's not down? Oh, he's dead. Dead. Okay. Anything on these guys I want? No. We're not actually going to do the lockpicking right now. We will be like a character that will lockpick, but we're not gonna do it on this in this instance because we don't want to get any higher than level 5 before we get to our first big thing. Because the enemies that we are going to fight at that first big thing are level 5. And they will get, their base level is level 5, so they'll get stronger if we get to 6 and 7, and we don't want anything to do with that. Their base level is 5, so getting to 5 is like our minimum.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius.
So we wait for the goon squad to catch up with us here.
Waiting to be killed by a dragon.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just give the general some time.
Okay, here we go. Gonna let these guys get in there first. A lot of Imperials in here, if anybody didn't remember this. Same thing, to try to get as many attacks off as you can. Oh, fudge. I'm just deking side to side. There we go. There we go. Got him. Okay. Ow. Trying to dodge the arrows when they're coming in because I don't want to take any unnecessary damage. 27, not bad. A little bit of a frame drop there. Hopefully everything's okay. Frames dropping here. Oh, another one. Get some attacks in. There we go. I'm actually going to take some iron arrows and a long bow. I didn't mention this actually in the pre-talk, guys, but we are only going to be using one-handed weapons. As well as we will use bow and arrow, like a long bow like this. But the only reason we're using a bow and arrow is for distraction purposes. We will not be using it to hit enemies, like for damage, or to apply poisons or anything. So, we're going to be using the bow and arrow to distract enemies. So I'm just going to use this longbow probably for the whole run. Because it's got a light. Unless I find one that weighs less, because this is going to be survival mode. My weight's going to be highly, suspect. I got to be careful. Cool. So next room, spider room. Wait for Rayloff to run up and take point. Come on, buddy. Where is he? So he's always looking down that stupid path. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Rayloff. Get in there. Yep. So big dudes will come down. Oh. Trying to save as many of our healing potions as we can. Oh. Okay. We actually are going to take all these frostbite venoms because they'll be useful. We're not at the point where we're going to be able to make our own poison, so frostbite venom's useful. Don't need to take the spider eggs because they're ingredients, and we're not using alchemy. I guess I do a little bit of healing on myself. I don't need to do a ton, just a little bit. Okay. Take all this stuff.
Hold up. There's some bear just there.
I see him.
See her?
Yeah.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Just try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step. Or if you feel unlucky,
They gave me an extra longbow. I only want one.
This bow might take her by surprise. Go ahead.
So as you guys will see, we have 300 carry weight.
Follow your lead and watch.
We're not going to have 300 carry weight as soon as we leave here. Alright, I am going to fight the bear though. I want the one-handed level one. I'm just going to try to move her around. Really don't want to get bone break fever right now, so. Okay, that's not bad. We got a few more attacks. So we didn't quite get level 3. Level 2 and pretty close. I think if a few more one-handed attacks, we would have got level 3 and that's alright though. That's a good start. We'll take the pelt. We don't need, because I don't know if, I guess I didn't mention this either in the intro, but we are allowed to smith. I didn't write anything about that, but we are allowed to smith. So it's important to note that. And that is the end of Helgen Keep. So I'm going to do a quick save here. Or a hard save just so we have one, and let's go out. Okay. So, here we go, guys. Survival mode. Survival adds the need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges. No fast travel, reduced carry weight, and leveling up only when you sleep. Correct. I forgot to say that in the intro, guys. When you have a level up pending in survival mode, until you can find somewhere to sleep, you cannot level up. So, enable survival mode. Yes. So, there's our 150 carry weight. Gonna wait for everything else to kick in here. As you can see, that little sun up by our pathing, it is the that's how warm we are. So let's get going. We're not waiting around here because we're gonna start getting hungry and whatnot soon. No reason to dork around. Ooh, a bunny. Fortunately, a roasted rabbit leg doesn't do anything for me. Alright, these are just Creation Club things getting added to my inventory, guys. I'll get rid of them in a moment. We're going to grab the Warrior Stone for now. Make sure you don't fall down, take any extra fall damage. You fall down, take a bunch of fall damage, you got to heal it up, etc. So many Creation Clubs I have. I don't have them all, guys. There's a lot of them, and oh, here we go. Oh. Fortunately, we don't want to be fighting this wolf right now. It's a pain in the neck. Come here, deer. Get the deer. Get the deer right off. Damn it. Okay, deer's gone. Oh, hunger. We've already begun to get hungry. A little bit of, do a little bit of healing. Alright, we're going to run up to the Shrine of Talos thing up here. And, see if there's a good enchanted item on the Thalmor that's up here. I got a pretty decent item, first time I did this. I'm just going to do this as a display, guys, so you have to pay 100 gold to use shrines on survival mode. I'm just going to show you that as an example. So Thalmor always has an enchanted item. Iron Shield of Minor Blocking. Darn. When I did my test run of this, it was much better. If you'll notice, too, the items here have warmth ratings. We just picked up this armor that has a very high warmth rating. 54, I think that's the maximum for an armor. Okay, now we're out of here. We gotta get going, because we're gonna get hungry. We're already hungry. We're gonna get... As you can see, you can barely see it, but my stamina bar is a little down. That's because I'm hungry. One thing I didn't mention as well, oh, there's a slaughterfish here. Oh, there's a couple slaughterfish here. Don't want to take any free damage from those things, guys. Is if you are in freezing water, this water isn't really freezing, you'll start getting cold quick, and you'll start taking health damage quickly. So if you ever need to like cut across the water, you can't just jump in there freely because it can kill you. Yeah, unfortunately foxes don't drop any meat that's edible that will give you hunger points towards survival, which is another shame. I hate how the foxes sound like wolves. You hear like a fox running along. It's like, ha, ha, ha. Sounds like a wolf. So we're coming up here on a Brittle Shin Pass or whatever. It's we're not doing anything with that. We're just passing by. And then North Brittle Shin Pass on the other side. But we want to go to we're going to a mill here. Is where we're going. So I can jump up here. Yep. Okay. A couple of places coming up where you can get some free grub. So we're gonna get some free grub quickly because we got things to do. Oh, I should have brought a pickaxe with me. Should have grabbed a pickaxe before I left, guys. All right. Is this the mountain I can? Got to parkour down this mountain. That's the cave we're going to over there. I don't believe it's that one. I believe it's that far one, but we'll... Yeah, it's definitely the far one. Crap. See, that's annoying, guys, because now I got to heal myself because I'm not going to regen health. And this could level my restoration, further leveling my character. At times I don't want it to. Blah, blah, blah. We don't have to worry about saving skill training because we are not doing any... He's moving fast. We're not doing any purchases, so we don't have to buy. So fatigue, we're starting to get tired. Our max magicka has been reduced. And we might even have some active effects. Yeah, so total magicka reduced. Stamina and magicka regenerate 40% slower. Beneficial potions are 20% less effective. Right now our attacks are 30% slower, and we are 30% less effective using shields and 30% less effective sneaking. And that's just the initial level. That's the lowest level of like hurting yourself with hunger. Alright, here's where we're going. We're going to Bloated Man's Grotto. Make sure you have your Berserker's Rage equipped. I'm actually going to put Restoration on both hands. And do a quick save before you go in here. Maybe watch me do this a time or two, guys, before you come in here, because this isn't that easy. Actually, I'm going to put my Alto Wine to... We're going to put that on 1 so I can chug some of those if I need it. Try to wait till my stamina is at full. Alright, we're going to try to walk as long as we can. And then we're going to have to start running here. There's a wolf. Okay. Dodge the wolf. Run a little bit. Take a wine bottle. Just keep running. You're going to run past everything in here. Oh, we're getting stuck on this wolf. That's bad news. We could definitely die doing this, guys, so you got to be careful. We're here to grab this. Bolar's Oathblade. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. Okay, you can kind of hop around here to help you get out. But there's what's going on is there's a Spriggan in here. There's wolves and a Spriggan. So that went perfectly. So now we have Bolar's Oathblade. Bolar's Oathblade does 25 points of stamina damage. Creatures and people up to level 12 flee for 30 seconds. One-handed weapon. Very good weapon, especially considering we are level like 2. Okay. And we're outie. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to follow this road now. We're not going to be using... Oh, I just took out a wine. We're not going to be using Bolar's Oathblade. We're going to be saving it. There's other stuff we got to use that for. See, unfortunately we need these elk, but they're too strong. Yeah, so we were like... Oh, it's attacking us. Yeah, okay. We were like one... What is that? That's another wolf. See how slow my attacks are because I'm hungry, guys? Looks like we were one attack away from getting one-handed to 3. Okay, we're gonna have to kill these things. Alright, we're gonna have to use Berserker's Rage here or we're gonna die. Yeah. Okay, got him. Alright, guys. Whew. That didn't happen to me the first time coming out of the Bloated Man's Grotto. But yeah. So what Berserker's Rage does is you take half damage for 60 seconds. Or 30 or 60 seconds. Let's take a look. 60 seconds, and you do double damage. So it's like a really, really big turnaround on them. Oh, of course, there's people here now. The Khajiit are here. Where were you guys a minute ago? Cart toppled over here. Fine hat. That's a good find. Is there a whole set of stuff here? No. Merchant's hat? Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this tower, so we gotta avoid this tower. Oh shit. I don't know what's going on here. We're out of here though. Did I go the wrong way or something? Where am I? It's taking me a while to get where I need to go here. Where are we on the map? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we just went the wrong way, guys. So, it's kind of nice. I ran the wrong way. I kind of panicked when I left Blood Man's Grotto, I guess. I've never had it go that well, so I ran the wrong direction for a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We didn't go that far in the wrong direction. Who's this? A Vigilant Estenda, right? Just messing up the skeletons. Yeah, so we want to go... So, from Bloated Man's Grotto, you want to go down here. So don't... I didn't run far, but yeah. I did go in the wrong direction a little bit. What is that? Is that a horse? No, it's an elk. So like I was saying, make sure you don't use Bowler's Oathblade, guys, unless you absolutely need to. Finding soul gems to recharge it isn't easy, because we currently don't have a way to fill soul gems easily. And we're going to need it full for our level 5 quest that I've been discussing. We're going to need that bitch charged up nice. We'll be strong enough at some point to kill our own elks and deers and stuff, but just currently they're just... You don't have enough stamina, our stamina regenerates slowly, we can't chase them around. Oh, skeever. Shit, we're gonna have to take a potion. We're attacking so slowly right now, it's crazy. Okay. I guess I didn't need to take a potion, but I should have, just for safety. Come here, you want? Give me your venison, bastard. Okay. So we're going to go up to this house icon first. And then we're going to go to that mill icon right behind it. I should have looked at my map when I left. I just immediately like started going west. And I was like, I think I'm supposed to go west. I think I'm supposed to go like south. So this is Hunter's Rest, guys. Just some hunters here and stuff. But what they have... Yeah, some venison. You can swipe that stuff. There's some more in here you can swipe. Make sure you don't get caught. Stealing is going to be a big part of this build. So, let's make some food so we're not hungry. Oh, in combat. I'm not in combat. What? There we go. Let's go ahead down here and make some venison chops. Well, look, we got 5 salt pile, 5 venison chops. Perfect. Venison chop gives you 380 points of hunger, which is the highest anything can give you. You're well fed now. Our stamina is fixed. Alright, where's the mill? I'm going to the mill next. So, one of the things I wanted to mention about that, guys, is... So the reason we're only eating meat is if you choose to eat anything on survival mode, it's very, very, very easy as far as eating is concerned. So if you mix just a cabbage head, which are everywhere, and a salt pile, you get cabbage soup, which provides you the exact same as the venison chop, 380 points of hunger. And they're just like, by the time you get from Helgen to Whiterun, you can probably have like 80 soups, and then that you're good for like a super long time. So the fact that we have to get venison and such is definitely a big challenge. So Half Moon Mill is run by some vampires, if you guys don't know. Hurt and Hearn. The reason we're here is they have a they have a little bloody shack over here full of venison that you can just take. It's not even steel. It's just full of venison and it looks like a dead body under there. Yeah. So you can just come here and venison, 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 raw beef, raw beef. So we just got 5 more meals there. I don't think we have any salt pile left, but salt pile will come. Yeah, we have no ingredients here, so we have no more salt pile left. Perfect. And I don't think we can catch a quick nap here. I don't think they'll let us in their house to catch a nap. And I don't think there's any bedrolls outside, so we're going to have to just soldier on with no rest. And the soldiering on is going to be going to Falkreath.
A guest?
Oh my. Did you want me to stay for dinner, Hurt? Yeah. So just worth swinging by there to get that free food. So the areas we're in, guys, these are dangerous areas. I'm pretty sure even at our level there could be spiders and stuff, and like all that stuff's gonna one-shot us. Yeah, that tower is the tower that I was worried about when I said, "Oh, I gotta watch out for this tower because there's baddies at it." It's that one. If you're considering making a survival mode character, guys, can I suggest making a magician or something? Because then your armor doesn't weigh a lot. I'm actually going to put on my warmest stuff, so... Oh, apparently I already have good warm armor on. Oh, I should drop these. These are from the creation clubs. Same with the arrows. There we go. It's not like it matters because I'm not selling stuff and I'm not going to be using them, but... Yeah, because if you make a mage and you go like mage armor and stuff, then your armor doesn't weigh anything. You don't have any weapons on you that weigh anything, and it just makes it a lot easier to carry stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be going to Falkreath to get a good night's rest here. And we got a few bucks. One of the annoying parts about Falkreath is it does not have a carriage, so we can't just carriage out of here. We're gonna have to we still gotta run some more places. Ooh, cow, eh? Moo cow. Yeah, so like for example, you could just come here and there is 12 cabbages, and there's a bunch of potatoes. You can make soups out of all those, and look at that, there's like 20 cabbages, and you'd be good for a long time. All right, where's Dead Man's drink? There it is. More cabbages. Zip inside Dead Man's drink so we can. There's a handsome man in Falkreath. Larry always says that when you enter here. Is there any meat in here I can swipe? Stealing this stuff, guys, is going to get the hired thugs after us at some point, but is what it is.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
So you get this big one right here, I think. Yeah. That's not worth stealing that stuff. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So you need to sleep actually a decent amount. You can't just like sleep an hour. Like I think it's 6 to 8. I'm just gonna sleep 12 until morning. So you just go right up to the level up screen when that happens. We're gonna go health, and we'll hang on to our perk. Actually, I guess we'll just dump it in here. We need the armorsman too. And our magicka will get fixed, and we are well rested. And this can be the end of this video, guys. In the next video, you're going to see us do our level 5 quests and all that other stuff, but we're going to call this video here. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.